Hello guys, welcome to this quick and simple tutorial on Ableton. Today I'm going to talk about some things on this really cool feature called as follow actions. Now what follow actions usually do is it allows to create chains of clips that can trigger each other in like an orderly or a random way, or in fact in both ways. Now I use this cool trick to create bass lines or maybe ARP melodies if I'm stuck with something. It's a really cool and neat feature that I thought I'll share with you guys. What I've done is I've quickly created a simple drum rack, a closed hat, and kind of the bass line, something like this. I have written this in F sharp major scale. So what I'm going to do now is uh, I'm going to tell you what the trick is all about, and for that I will quickly create a MIDI channel. So here's what I've done. I have taken silent and I have loaded one quick uh, sound in it. Let me turn off the ARP, right? And what I've done here is I have inserted clips in my MIDI channel, and what I've done here is, let me show you guys. All right, so over here you guys can see that I have selected 1/16th note here, and in every MIDI clip I have selected every note which corresponds to, so I have F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, and F. So that's basically F sharp major or G flat major scale, and each note here is a 1/16th note. The cool trick here is to select all of these clips that you have, and if you look at it, the moment you start selecting, I'm on my Mac, so shift and up arrow, over here you will see that there are 7 clips selected, and this is the whole idea that we're going to look at, the follow actions. Now what follow actions does, as I said, it basically creates chains of clips, and it tries to trigger each of them in a random or maybe in a orderly manner. Okay, let me quickly explain what follow action does. 100 here, the number, this is basically the follow action time control. This defines when the follow action should take place, whether it should happen in bar, that's 1 bar, or it should happen in the beat or in the 16ths. Okay, so I have put my notes in 16, so I'm going to pull this down to 0, and this is going to be 16th. Okay, now the next one over here, the drop down here basically is the follow action choosers, which allows us to select the different follow actions, which whether it's going to be A or it's going to be B. So we can just say stop, play again and again. Every time I play something, I want to play the previous one which is on top of it. And then again first and last. It's a pretty explanatory. Now we have something called as any over here. Now what this any does is it plays any clip in the group randomly. Okay, and there is also called as other. Now other is similar to any, but as long as the current clip is not alone in the group, no clip will play consecutively. So what we're going to do here is we're going to set this one to any, and the next one that we see here is chance A and chance B. That's what they call it. So so what happens here is the chance A and chance B controls the set of likelihood of each of the 2 follow actions occurring. So let's say, for example, if a clip has chance A, like this one, set to 1, and chance B is set to 0, the follow action A will occur every time the clip is launched. And as we can see from this example, uh, a chance setting of 0 means that an action will never happen over here. So let's go ahead and trigger this one. So what I'm going to do here now is I am going to give you a cool trip. If you're stuck with any melodies or any bass lines that you want to actually create, you can really use this trick. What I do is, because as these notes are hitting back to each other, what you can do is you can insert a MIDI clip, like an empty one, because what it is gonna do is it's going to follow these actions, and then it's also going to go into this one blank step. And if you really want to dice it up, make 2 inserts of a blank and then put all the actions. You see 9 clips, put it to trigger, set it to 1, other action, and then this is how it should sound like. Right. I know it sounds pretty unrhythmic. What you can actually do is you can probably record the whole sequence, let it run for like 2 to 3 minutes or 4 minutes, see if there's any good melody that comes out of it or a bass line that comes out of it, something like this. Okay, so I'm in the arrangement view now. So this is how these melodies look like. What you can actually do is you can probably get in the loop bar here and see if you find something really good and interesting. Yep, that's a good bass line, or maybe a melody that can be used. And this would go something like this. Yeah, that sounds good. Then you can also start at some different point, something like this. Yeah. Right. And something like this too. Yeah, I like this one. So what I can do is I can just select this one, Control J, consolidate it, get it out, and probably this is my baseline. So let me duplicate this one and delete it. Put it here. Let me mute this and something like this. If you look at them, they're all in the scale, so you don't have to worry about that as well. You can also then try to move the notes around and try your luck out. Yeah, that sounds good. this is how you use follow actions. I hope you guys liked the video, and hit the like button, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will be coming up with more Ableton tips and tricks as we go along. uh, Make sure that you use such kind of trick, or you use this trick if you're stuck with any melody creation or probably a bassline creation. Again, once you create it, try to move around the notes, shorten the notes, give it more different, give delete the notes and move it around, and that should give you a pretty good thing. You have a good day. Bye bye.